What is happening, guys? Welcome to another video. This is UFC Party. Oui. Subscribe or John Jones will grab your booty.
Something alright?
I don't understand how I try to speak French instead I sound like an East Indian. Makes no sense. But hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy JJM back again with another video. UFC Paris. These are the official predictions and the betting breakdowns. We missed UFC this week. No UFC event coming up tomorrow. You know, I'm swamped, but I got cricket. I got WWE on Sunday afternoon, which also is in line with cricket, and then I got cricket on Sunday evening as well because it's a double header. So, you know, I'm booked. Contender series has been good, so you know I got that on Tuesday. So I'm good. UFC Paris, as I was saying, happening next weekend. These are the official predictions and the betting breakdowns. Last event, your boy ended 7-5 for UFC Shanghai. I mean, some of these idiots lost bad. Ming Yang, huh? Fraud check, huh? You got knocked out by Johnny Walker via leg kick? What the fuck? But hey, I digress. Like I always say, quick disclaimer, the show is for strict entertainment purposes and should not be viewed as financial or betting advice. If you are gonna bet, please do your own research and bet responsibly. Yeah, for those who haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're still on the path to 150. Like I mentioned, John Jones is gonna come for you. He's the Baba Yaga of grabbing booty. What the fuck? I can't believe I just said that. Anyhow, I'm at 142. I know there's at least 8 of you that haven't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like and comment down below. And I would like to thank all of the channel subscribers, you know, for all the love, support. Live stream, some major fights were announced. We have Islam versus JDM at UFC 322. Verna Jandiroba versus Mackenzie Dern at 321. Then we have Valentina Shevchenko versus Wei Li at 322 as well. And then we have Mario Batista versus Umar. Yeah, so we already knew about that fight. And then there were some other fights, you know, announced, but maybe I'll create another video and get into them. But, you know, those are some savage fights, but they're expected. And I'm guessing for the pay-per-view in December, we're going to have main event Volk versus Murphy. Then co-main Van versus Pantoja. Then feature fight Nunes versus Harrison. That's my prediction. 3 title fights in December, because that December pay-per-view is normally stacked. So for 323, maybe. We'll see. Let's see what happens. But without further ado, here are the predictions for UFC Paris. First fight on the card, we have Sola Axel versus Reese McKee. I'm picking Sola Axel to get it done by KO TKO. New guy from KSW or LFA, one of the two. Very good stand-up, very good wrestling, decent submission game from the bottom, good top control, has a couple of finishes coming into the UFC. You know, he's pretty decent. Normally, I don't pick new guys, as you'll see moving forward, because there are a lot of debutants here for UFC Paris. But Sola Axel, I've been watching tape on him. He's good, man. Good, decent striking, decent enough wrestling, especially for a Reese McKee who has a glass chin and very bad on the ground. Takedown defense is shit, you know. The only thing is Reese McKee, you gotta watch the submission game. He's decent there, but outside of that, I think Sola Axel can get it done. He is the favorite at -135, and Reese McKee is the underdog at +115. Give me Sola Axel by second round KO TKO. Next fight on the card, we have Sam Hughes versus Shauna Bannon. I'm picking Sam Hughes to get it done by decision. Shauna Bannon coming off of a armbar win against Pooja Tomar. Really? Sam Hughes had a competitive fight with Luciano. Understandable, but Sam Hughes more skillful. Better striker of the two, believe it or not. Bannon is the better wrestler, but the smaller girl. I'm not too sure, but I think in reach as well, she's lacking. Let me just double check. So, no. Bannon actually has a 1-inch reach advantage. They're both 5'5". You know, she has decent wrestling, but, you know, she's wild, she's reckless. Sam Hughes, with her more controlled style, is going to touch her up on the feet. Sam Hughes also is very good at wrestling. Big, you know, strong girl. You know, they're same height, so I can see Sam Hughes securing crucial takedowns, using her craftiness, and getting a unanimous decision. Odds for the fight: Hughes is a minus 320 favorite, with Bannon being the plus 270 underdog. Yeah, give me Sam Hughes. I think she gets it done by a decision. Next fight on the card, we have Robert Brycek versus Brad Tavares. I'm picking Brad Tavares. I'm not picking a Brycek who got beat up by Ihor Potieria. Ihor Potieria, who's no longer with the UFC. Brad Tavares coming off of a solid win against Gerald Meerschaert. And if you put Meerschaert in a fight with Brycek, as retarded as he is, he's gonna sub Brycek. Now, Brycek was this highly touted prospect coming into the Ihor Potieria fight. They gave him a layup and he kicked the fucking ball instead. What an absolute fucking retard. Now you're going to give him Brad Tavares, who, say what you want, is still a pretty solid fighter in the middleweight division. Still top 10. One of the best boxers in the division. Iron chin. And he's going to break Robert Brycek going into the third round. I say Brad Tavares is going to get it done by a decision, unanimously. I say 30-27. He is the favorite at minus 250, and Brycek is a plus 210 underdog. Give me Brad Tavares. I say he gets it done by a unanimous decision. Next fight on the card, we have Trey Waters versus Sam Patterson. I'm picking Sam Patterson to get it done. Patterson looked like a world beater coming off of a knockout against Danny Barralho. Made it look easy. Trey Waters coming off of a win too, I believe so. He is coming off of a win, which I picked him in, and he looked damn good. Trey Waters is difficult. He has the height and reach to match a Sam Patterson, but where I think they differ is the skill set. The boxing of Sam Patterson is difficult, and the jiu-jitsu on the ground is going to be difficult. Trey Waters is more of a kickboxer, so this one he's going to try to get it, or try to keep it rather, on the feet, but I see Patterson getting him down to the ground. You know what? I think Sam Patterson gets it done by submission. That's my official call. Sam Pat by submission. Odds for the fight, he's the favorite at minus 155, with Trey Waters being a plus 135 underdog. Yeah, I have to pick Patterson. Billy Ray Golf gave you issues, Trey Waters issues, and we saw what Brahimaj did to him. So, you know, I think Patterson would fuck up Brahimaj and Golf simultaneously. So I just think Sam Patterson, the only issue is his chin. He has this, he's like a glass cannon, but I think he can weather the storm, and I say he gets it done by a submission. Next fight on the card, we have William Gomis versus Robert Ruchala. I'm picking William Gomis to beat Ruchala. Ruchala is a current KSW champion, right? I think he's the bantamweight champion of KSW. He has faced good opposition. I mean, last time out, he got a knockout win against Formula, 18-4 fighter, and then Patrick. I'm not going to even attempt that last name, 11-2. He lost to Parmenis, 17-1 fighter. And then he won against a 20-6 and then a 13-8. But the thing is, most of his wins has been KOs. This guy is a good kickboxer, good power, solid elbows, using the Muay Thai, you know, so, you know, he's got a couple of elbow KOs. But now you're putting him up against William Gomis, who is a world-class kickboxer, a UFC veteran, You know, he's been there for like 4 fights now, beating some of the best guys, even when I picked against him. I just think this time he's going to get it done. He is the favorite at minus 225, and Uchala is a plus 190 underdog. I see that. I think William Gomes is going to point fight, make this a boring decision, and he wins all 3 rounds. So William Gomes by a unanimous decision. Next fight on the card, we have Rinat Fakhretdinov versus Andreas Gustafsson. I'm picking Andreas Gustafsson to get it done by decision. Rinat Fakhretdinov is trash. He was overhyped. He lost his last one against Leal, got the robbery nod / decision. Gustafsson beat the fuck out of Chaos Williams. As I predicted, his pressure is unrelenting. His gas tank is indefinite, and his will and chin is of steel. Kryptonite ain't got shit on him. Adamantium ain't got shit on him. Vibranium ain't got shit on him. He's gonna be in Renat's face, stuffing takedowns and beating him the fuck up for 3 rounds. I say he gets it done 29-28. Odds for the fight, he's the favorite at minus 130. Rinat plus 109. He's the underdog. Give me Andreas Gustafsson. What the fuck? And I say he gets it done by a decision. Next fight on the card, we have Marcin Tybura versus Ante Delija. I'm picking Marcin Tybura to get it done. He's an underdog at plus 100, and Delija is a minus 120 favorite. I know, Delija is coming off of a KO. Who did he beat? He's coming off of that KO. What's the guy's name? Yorgan De Castro in FNC, a 12-6 fighter. But this is fucking Marcin Tybura, coming off of wins against Mick Parkin, who's gonna be a contender, and Jonathan Deniz, who's a solid kickboxer in his own right. And then you factor in the wrestling, the boxing pressure, and the submission game of Tybura, and you make him an underdog. I say make some money, folks. Give me Marcin Tybura. I think he gets it done by finish, either KO, TKO via ground and pound, or by submission. That's the call. Marcin Tybura by finish. Next fight on the card, we have Brenson Hiberio versus Umar Sy. I'm picking Umar Sy in the step down. How could you fight Alonzo Menifield, look like shit, and then get a step down? You know what? That actually makes more sense. I think Umar Sy should win this by murder. He is the heavy minus 450 favorite. Brenson Hiberio plus 300. He is the underdog. But Umar Sy, man, last time out, Alonzo Menifield made you look like shit. And then in the later rounds, he slowed down. Now, granted, if he survives the first round, he doesn't have to worry about the power threat from Brenson Hiberio, because Hiberio himself slows down in the second and third round. But Umar Sy just looked terrible, man. But I'm picking him. I think he's going to get it done. I think it's going to be a decision, right? But at very most, I say he comes out and he gets the finish. But we're going to hope and pray. But official call will be Umar Sy by a decision. Next fight on the card, we have Lucene Keita versus Patricio Pitbull. I'm picking Lucene Keita. I know, I picked against the other 2 guys coming into the UFC, but Keita is a 16-1 prospect. He is the current Octagon champion, right? I think he's a double champion in Octagon. Last time I beat a 21-8 fighter by KO TKO 7 months ago. Got a decision against a 12-1, 16-1 knockout with a body shot. Then 17-4, 10-2. So you see what I mean? This guy has fought very good opposition. His kickboxing is great. He has good power. As you can see, body shot KOs. His wrestling is very good. Submission threat, power, strength advantage. I say he's going to outwork Patricio Pitbull. Pitbull looked good against a retarded Dan Ige. Not this time. Keita, he's a minus 200 favorite, with Pitbull being a plus 170 underdog. That's on my sportsbook. At some sportsbook, Keita is the underdog at plus 130, and Patricio is a minus 150 favorite. But I'm picking Keita. I say he gets it done by a KO TKO. That's right. I say he gets it done by a stoppage. Next fight on the card, we have Kawe Fernandez versus Fares Ziam. I'm picking Fares Ziam to get it done by a unanimous decision. He's going to walk through the very good kickboxing of Kawhi Fernandez, because Fariziam tall and long as well. So Kawhi Fernandez is not going to have that advantage. The wrestling favors Ziam, the submission threat, the strength. I see him bullying Kawhi Fernandez, getting him down to the ground and fucking him up. He can get a stoppage as well, but I'll call a decision via ass whooping. Fariziam, he is the favorite at minus 350, with Kawhi Fernandez being the plus 280 underdog. Give me Fariziam, and I say he gets it done by a unanimous decision. Next fight on the card, we have Modestas Bukauskas versus Paul Craig. I'm picking Modestas Bukauskas to get it done by KO TKO. Not much to break down this one. It's a literal striker versus grappler matchup. The only way Paul Craig wins is by submitting Bukauskas. Bukauskas just need to not be a retard and go to the ground or get caught in a submission and beat Paul Craig the fuck up on the feet. Plain and simple. All in agreement? Alright. Odds for the fight, Modestas Bukauskas minus 350 as the favorite. Paul Craig plus 300. He's the underdog. Give me Modestas Bukauskas. I say he gets it done by second round KO TKO. He's gonna knock him the fuck out. That's it. Next fight on the card, we have Mason Jones versus Balaji Oki in the featured fight of the night. Isn't this fucking retarded? I mean, you could have moved up Bukauskas and Craig. Hell. Bring up fucking Fariziam and Kawhi Fernandez. But no, we have Mason Jones versus Balaji Oki as a featured fight of the night. They really want Balaji Oki to be something he's not. He's not going to be a top contender. He's a spastic retard that is going to get continuously chinned moving forward. I'm picking Mason Jones to get it done by a KO TKO. Here's why. Balaji Oki is literally retarded. Balaji Oki cannot wrestle to save his fucking life. Mason Jones last time out went to war, right? And his chin took bombs and he stood up, right? He held up. Mason Jones is good, right? Balaji Oki is trash. Balaji Oki is absolute fucking trash, right? And Mason Jones is gonna touch his chin in a war. He's gonna engage like a retard, and he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. That's my only prediction for this fight. Now the odds, this is crazy. Never have I seen the odds favorite and the underdog be at the same, digital value, right? So it's basically like 2-1. But Mason Jones minus 150, Balaji Oki plus 150. He's the underdog. Give me Mason Jones to knock Balaji Oki the fuck out. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Mason Jones for the win. KO TKO incoming. Next fight on the card, we have Mauricio Rufy versus Benoit Saint-Denis. I'm picking Mauricio Rufy by KO TKO. He must win by KO TKO, because if this one goes to the third round and Mauricio Rufy gasses, which he does, guys, Mauricio Rufy is a risk, and I don't think he's a future champ. He's overhyped just like Benoit was. Ironically, ain't that ironic? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that very weird? Benoit Saint-Denis is going to get knocked out early, or he's going to break Mauricio Rufy. Either. Because the way I see it, Benoit Saint-Denis is going to try to brawl with Rufy. Rufy's the counter striker. He can land a clean elbow, knees, kicks, straight right, hooks, put him out. Or Rufy tunes him up for 2 rounds. Benoit comes out in the third like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to kill. Starts swinging. Mauricio Rufy is gassed out, doesn't know what to do. And then with the wrestling pressure of Benoit saying that he's still dangerous. Don't get it fucking twisted. I will not be surprised if Rufy gets fraud checked. It's overhyped. This is a 50-50 fight. But I'm picking Rufy not because of the hype, but because of his striking, right? Benoit Saint-Denis is brainless. He's like the mindless Hulk that just comes forward swinging like a marauder, but he's very susceptible to counters and big shots, which he's gonna run into. If Rufy does not put him out, Benoit is gonna fuck him up. Odds for the fight: Rufi -200, Benoit +180. Give me Mauricio Rufi. I say he gets it done by a KO TKO. Next fight on the card, we have Nasruddin Imavov versus Caio Barralho. I'm picking Caio Barralho to get it done by decision or a late submission. Here's why. You know what? Caio Barralho, late submission. 1, I don't like Nasruddin Imavov. 2, he has no gas tank. 3, he's been beating up bums in the middleweight division for the longest while. 4, Caio Barralho is a good striker, good enough to contest with him on the field. 2, Caio Barralho is going to come with the fighting nerd strategy. 3, Caio Barralho has a better gas tank. And 4, Caio Barralho is strong and the best grappler that Imavov has faced. He's beaten up Brendan Allen, but if you look in the first round, Brendan Allen won the first round by taking him down and beating him the fuck up. Right? If Caio Barralho, when Caio Barralho gets Imavov down, he's gonna beat him the fuck up and he's gonna sub him. Caio Barralho, solid chin, so I don't see him getting knocked out. Although Imavov has good kickboxing and decent power, Caio Barralho has power as well, and the fighting nerds are just different, man. I just don't like fucking Imavov. I say Barralho wins, punches his ticket to fight Khamzat in the new year, and then Imavov is gonna go and beat some spastic, not good retard middleweight like fucking Brad Tavares, and then he's gonna be touted as a big prospect again. And then, you know, one day Khamzat is gonna kill him, right? Because there's none of these guys I don't think is beating Khamzat. I don't have no one in the middleweight division right now beating Khamzat. Khamzat is gonna have to move up like Islam did, or move down to meet Islam for this division to have a new champion. That's my prediction. But I think Barralho is going to sub him round 4 or round 5 when he's drained and tired. Barralho is going to take him down, punch him in the fucking face, lock up a submission, and that will be all she wrote. Odds for the fight: Barralho -150. He's the favorite, with Imavov being the +110 underdog. Give me Caio Barralho, and I say he gets it done by a submission. So there you have it, guys. Those are the official predictions for UFC Paris. Let me know what you guys think about the predictions in the comment section below. Also, if you guys have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like and comment down below. Without further ado, this is your boy saying I'm out. Peace. Hey guys, it's your boy JJM from the MMA Breakdowns channel. Of course, if you love the content, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like and comment down below to the MMA Breakdowns channel, where we'll keep creating new moments. And of course, it's your boy saying, peace.